So you might be feeling bad out of basically no reason. There are certain times where we feel like something is off with us, even though we don't know what it is exactly. Like, there is this feeling of emptiness, there is this feeling of purposelessness. Purposelessness is that even the correct word to use? I mean, lack of purpose. That's what I meant. And this empty feeling, I believe, can be caused by a couple very obvious things. And when I talk about them, you will notice that, yeah, they weren't all that mysterious after all. So the first of all, the first thing that might be making you feel this emptiness, this bad energy in you, is that you might have something to do that you're postponing. Whenever we have a task, especially that is for me, I mean, that's how I live, that's how I'm built. If you have something to do, it's really hard to enjoy all of the other things that you're doing. And in order to get out of this emptiness, you then try to do some other stupid stuff, like getting into social media and just scrolling endlessly, and all that to get away from this emptiness that you're getting from not doing this thing that you need to do. So if you're postponing a task, it's very easy to become overwhelmed, to have this feeling of emptiness in you, to have this bad energy in you, because you're postponing something that is important for you. You're postponing something that you need to do. So just, and if you're not sure what this is, I mean, that's not really possible. I mean, if there is something that you're postponing, you will most likely know what is it. But if you don't know for sure, just close everything around you, all of the electronic devices and everything. Take a notepad, sit down and just do nothing for 10 minutes. And write down what you think. Write down about your thoughts, write down about what you're thinking, how you're feeling, just journal about everything that comes into your mind. And most likely you will notice more than one things that you need to do, that you need to set straight in order to get away from this feeling of emptiness. So not doing something that you need to do is one of the reasons that you probably feel bad out of no reason. And the second thing, and this is much more obvious than the first one, and this is one of the aspects of life that you need to set straight in order to actually gain success and gain momentum in your life, and that is to stay away from bad habits. So if we are making this relevant to our topic, indulging in bad habits is the second reason that you might be feeling bad out of no reason. Because all of these activities, these bad habits, like doom scrolling, like excessive social media usage, excessive content consumption, excessive adult content consumption, masturbation and all these stuff, drinking, smoking, they are just kind of instant gratification activities, and they can be easily rewired into your brain to be used as a way of escaping. And if your brain is rewired like this, to use these instant gratification activities as a source of escape from badness, from the things that you actually need to do, this is very dangerous. Because whenever you feel like you need to do something, or whenever you feel bad, you always try to jump onto these bad habits and just indulge in them. And this is a very dangerous pathway for us, because this becomes so normal for us that whenever we feel bad, whenever we want to postpone something that we need to do, whenever we want to escape, we just directly jump into these bad activities, and in turn it makes us feel even worse, and it makes us feel even more empty. And if you're doing these a lot, I mean, that's probably the main reason why you're feeling empty. Because when I think about the days that I felt the most embarrassed, the most empty, the most useless, it was always the days that I indulged in these activities a lot, like drinking, like smoking, like consuming content that I supposed to not consume. And all of these things really drain you, man. All of these bad activities really drain you. And if you are indulging in all of these activities, yeah, that might be the reason that you're feeling bad, you're feeling empty. So take good care of everything that you do, basically, on a daily basis. Just check out on yourself, see what you're doing, and just eliminate all of these bad activities that you're using to escape. Because let's be real, they're not really fun after all. I mean, if you do something and it makes you feel bad afterwards, how can you call that thing fun? So these activities seem like fun, they are only a source of escape. That's all they are. They are not fun, they are not useful, they are nothing. They should not be in your life. That's all. And the third and the last thing, and this is a deeper reason that you might be feeling empty in your life, much deeper reason than the first and the second ones, is that you lack a purpose, so the life feels empty. Because if you're not living for something, then you're living for nothing. That's it. Your life has no meaning. If you're not pursuing something in your life, it doesn't matter how small it is, it doesn't matter how much important it is. It might seem like it's not that important, but even the smallest of purposes is very important in your life, because it gives you a direction, it gives you a sense of worth, it gives you a sense of identity. And if you lack a purpose, you will lack all of these things that I listed, and as a result, you will feel empty. You will feel like you're just a feather in the wind, like you're being drawn to places without your control. And yeah, to have control over your life and over this feeling of emptiness, to conquer this feeling of emptiness that you're feeling, you need a purpose. Otherwise, why are we living? Like, if we are not pursuing something, why are you in life? What is the meaning of all this? And the problem with this one is that life does not owe you a meaning. Simply living does not mean that life will give you a meaning on its own. You need to find it yourself. And even this is a purpose. Trying to find your purpose is also a purpose. And that's the beauty of it. The moment that you start searching for this is the moment that you will basically eliminate all of these emptiness in your life. I'm not saying it will be easy. I'm not saying it's simple to find your purpose and stuff. It's not as easy as it sounds, but it's possible and it will happen. But for it to happen, you need to start. You need to think about this topic. You need to talk about this topic. And this might be the main reason that you're feeling empty in your life. Because a purpose anchors you. I mean, it gives you the roots to the life that you always dreamed of. Your purpose is your everything. Because your purpose will give you the direction that you will head in your life. Your purpose will just get you out of this emptiness state, this shit state that you're feeling, that you think that there is no reason for this. You're built like this, but you're not built like this. You lack a purpose, that's why. So yeah, I might record another video about finding your purpose and how to actually find your purpose. I mean, a step-by-step guide that might be useful as well. But for now, just keep an eye on these 3 reasons, because they're most likely the reason that you are feeling empty out of no reason. You think that you're feeling empty out of no reason, but these are actually the things that are covered in masks. It's not easy to notice at the first sight, but when you notice them, it's very obvious and painful in a state, painful in a perspective, because it's not easy to get these straight in your life. It's not, but once you get them straight, yeah, you will flow. You will flow. Catch you on the next one.